This is Suspense and Survival, the channel that's dedicated to hardcore Minecraft adventures. Today, I'm diving into a random seed, facing whatever the world throws at me as I fight to survive the first 100 days. One life, no second chances. Every choice, every block placed could be the difference between life and game over. Ain't no coming back. So buckle up and let's see if I got what it takes to survive hardcore Minecraft. Oh. Whoa. Where am I at? Oh, we're starting in a little area. Oh, I hear water. Okay, I hear sheep, which is a good sign. Oh, we're right here in a cave. Oh, there's some sheep. Please tell me there's some wood around. Oh my gosh. And it looks like it's already getting dark. Oh, nice. Okay, there's water everywhere. There's one tree. And I immediately got to work on that wood. Pause. But no, seriously, I needed the wood in order to craft the crafting table, in order to craft the pickaxe and the axe to make the wood chopping a little bit faster for me. Once I crafted the pickaxe and the axe, it was time to become an axe murderer. Yeah, sorry little piggy, but you going into my belly. Needed that. Then cut down some wool, cut down some chickens, cut down some steaks, and I even picked a couple of flowers because my bed linens needed to be nice at night. And, you know, I'm not gonna say that I'm the greatest Minecrafter ever. Mistakes were made.
I don't think I do. Sword and a shovel. Oh, just one. Just. Oh my gosh, why did I do that?
Oh my gosh, first night. Very, very stressful. I probably should make a furnace. Once I made that furnace, I had to cook up some meat. And I used all them shovels that I mistakenly made as a fuel source to heat that meat up. Pause. But as soon as you start cooking, that's when the fiends come out. You know what I'm saying? I whipped it up in the kitchen and here comes the zombies. And I had to go ahead and show him the business. Not gonna lie, I was terrified because this is hardcore Minecraft. Didn't know how it was gonna shake out for me. After I took out and protected my territory, I had to make it my own. So I started crafting some stairs, you know what I'm saying, to move up and down this open cave. And lo and behold, I was lucky enough to find my first piece of iron. That iron, that one piece, definitely went into a shield. You know the vibes. If you know, you know. And once I constructed doors and figured out how to place them, I figured I needed to complete my base of operations with a sun view ceiling. Something that where when I lay my head at night, I can see the beautiful stars. And ultimately, I just closed in this big old hole for my first base of operations. But I needed some more. I needed more. So luckily, right out my door was a village. Oh, yeah, I became a pillager real quick. I went to the village, seen what they had to offer. First thing I noticed is that they had an iron golem. And yeah, I wasn't gonna do too much because, again, this is hardcore Minecraft and I was terrified. So, you know, I kept the peace as best as I could, but I did some snooping and I took some things. I took a lot of things, actually, because I feel like, you know, they was just there. You know, they was trapped in a fence with cows and pigs. I figured they weren't gonna mind if I took some things. So I took some things, you know, and I appreciate that this is my neighboring village because I can come back and enslave those villagers really easy. So yeah, this village proved to be very useful. I even got my first couple of emeralds because I stole the clay from the guy who wanted clay, and I just sold him the clay back for an emerald. That's pure trading right there. And yeah, after I raided the village, I went on back to the house. And at the house, I realized I got lost pretty easily. So I need to create some sort of beacon on my roof. So I just created like 3 little beacons that I could see from a distance. So that way I wouldn't get lost anymore. Time for some coal. I need the coal for the torches. I need the torches because I'm scared of the dark. And you see that Enderman right there? Yeah, I don't want any of those problems. So I'm gonna get this coal and I'm gonna dig very, very low for that sweet, sweet iron so that I can protect myself with some armor. That's the whole play for this next segment. Oh, yeah, come here. Yeah, I need that bone. Ain't no way. Oh! No! Oh! Bruh! My damn shield didn't work against the skeletons, bruh! Now you know why I'm so adamant about getting armor for this hardcore playthrough. I am terrified of what is to come in this game mode. I finally amassed enough diamonds to get diamond armor and it looks good. I'm glad I got it, but I feel like that's not good enough. So the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and start farming materials. First farm I decide to build is an actual farm. I'm gonna cultivate this land into a field that yields wheat, beets, carrots, and potatoes. I need that for trading, I need that for villagers, I need that to survive. And I'm gonna take these veggies and then I'm gonna lure and trap some wildlife for a meat farm as well. So yeah, it's good that I have this land right beside my base of operations to yield some good veggies. I'll also create an enclosure for some sheep, and I need sheep for their wool and mutton. So yeah, I did that too. And another farm that's essential for me in my first 100 days to go ahead and get done is the Cow Crusher 8000, where I'm gonna have tons of leather and tons of steak to eat, so food will never be a problem. That's gonna go right here.
Later that same evening.
Now that I had 3 farms going, I guess that signaled to the pillagers it was time to fight. But I'd had enough of running, and I was ready to defend my castle until they shot that first crossbow. I was kind of terrified because, again, this is hardcore, and that skeleton did a number on me. So I ran real quick. Because I didn't want any part of that. But you know, something in me said, no, this is my Sparta. And it might not be 300, but it's me. And all that moaning gotta stop right outside my door. So I stood there for a second or two. And then I said, oh. I opened up both doors. Let them have it. Crossbow here. Yeah. Take this diamond sword. Take that shield. I learned a valuable lesson with the shield. You gotta actually hold it instead of just tapping the button. And that boded well for me in this battle. But I stood my ground. I made sure to keep my shield up. I didn't get scared, even though I was terrified. And then my sword wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. But ultimately, I came out victorious. I was scared though. Oh, I was scared. Real scared. But hey, we got him. We got him done. Maybe. It kept going on, and I got scared. I backed up. I tried to shut the doors, but I got scared because I thought one more arrow and that was it for me. And that was it for my world, because if we die, that's it. There's no more survive channel. It's just gonna be over. But I opened it back up, got back to it, and I said, let's do it. Hey, I done had enough. You know, this is my house. These are my sheep. This is my corn. Wheat and beets and carrots and potatoes. And my Cow Crusher 3000. I'm gonna defend mine. We here now. Yeah. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Oh my gosh, 50 days. Halfway there. Yeah. Hardcore Minecraft has been hard. And remember, this is my first month of playing Minecraft ever. So yeah, quite the challenge. But we got 50 more days, so it's time to talk an iron farm. So let's get started with that adventure. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's go. First off, shout out to MoreTingz for the design of this iron farm. The link to the original video is down in the description. Talking about this iron farm, I had to get a lot of materials, a lot of smooth stone, a lot of slabs, some chests, some hoppers. 3 beds is all you needed though for this iron farm, and that's one of the reasons that I chose this farm, because there wasn't a lot of villagers to have to get. So once you get your 3 beds, you want to create this trapdoor layer waterlogged. So I had to create an infinite water source. I had to put a little trough in front of the beds, hopper connected to the chest, you know, the good stuff. And of course, it started to rain. I was working tirelessly all through the night. It didn't matter. I needed to get this iron farm up because iron is such an important material in Minecraft. And this took a good bit of days from me to complete, because I had to do a lot of going back and forth to get my materials, making sure that I had everything correctly. And not to mention, you know, the mobs would come out at night and scare the living crap out of me. So yeah, it was interesting to say the least. But once I got it going, it wasn't as bad as some of the other iron farms that I've previously done on other games. But the hardest part was getting the villagers. And not because I had a convenient village right next to me to get these villagers to jump straight on in the hole. It's because, you know, if you hit a villager, they'll take off running. Get your butt back over here. Anyway, the villagers went accordingly, went straight into the hole. I built it back up. And as I was getting ready to enjoy the fruits of my labor, oh, wouldn't you know, I had some trouble. So the part of this build that gave me the most trouble was getting a zombie in a boat in front of the villagers. Let me show you how that happened. Yeah. See? It was all working according to plan. Yeah. Come on in here, sucker. I'm gonna lure you in. Yeah, get in that boat. Get in that boat. Yeah, now you're in the boat. The only problem was, I didn't anticipate his buddies coming. Get away from me! Ah! What are you doing? I just wanted one. Get off of me. Come on. Yeah. Get up out of here, sucker. And as I'm trying my best to put the wall back in place, you can actually hear the iron golems getting tore up by the lava. I'm trying to shut doors. I'm trying to get stuff out, but here come these little zombies. Ah! Run! Oh my gosh, it was terrifying. One zombie came in on a chicken. And see, that was my fatal flaw right there. I didn't. It's a creeper! Run! Ah! Look at this. Little zombies on chickens. I'm terrified. I almost died here. Look at how many zombies are coming to save their boy. So I finally get up out of there, run around, and I had to get to the house. Because that was my only safety. Lo and behold, as I get to the house, I'm not realizing that these little zombies are still with their big brother, big daddy, or whoever in my iron build. And so these fire buddies are about to take me out again. This was chaotic, to say the least. All because I wanted some iron. And finally, it was over. The only problem was they killed all my villagers. All 3 of them. So I had to go get more villagers, pulling them back to the iron farm. Had to take down the wall again, and it was a headache. But ultimately, I got all 3 back in there, and we were good. And after a few days' time, I was able to amass a ton of iron. Sweet, sweet iron. I love it. Yeah, but speaking of days, I was running out on my first 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. Can't believe I made it this long. But I still needed to use my time wisely to secure my dwelling. I needed a roof. And I needed to get some obsidian.
3,000 years later.
To get into the Nether regions of hardcore Minecraft. I don't even want to know what that's going to be like, but yeah, I need to get this obsidian so that I can build a portal. Let's do it. First of all, shout out to DevilMC for this cool nether portal medieval style build. The link for that channel was down in the description. But I went with this because one, it was quite simple compared to some of the other builds that I've seen for a nether portal. And number two, I really think it fit my style for what I was going for. Very one-dimensional, blocky. I love this build. So all you had to do was build the nether portal and then build around it. It was very simple, not hard at all. And I felt like getting the nether portal within the first 100 days of hardcore Minecraft was essential because I'm gonna have to go in there. Oh, I don't want to go in there. And I don't want to know what's in there. But I wanted to go ahead and knock that out of the park so that way I wouldn't have to worry about it later. And I like it. It looks good. It looks real good. It fits my style. It's beautiful, and we're gonna jump in there. Not in this first 100 days though. That's not gonna happen. Speaking of which, I'm down to the nitty gritty in completing the first 100 days, and so my final project that I wanted to take on, because I'm going to be enchanting soon, is some books and bookshelves so that I can make my enchanting table that much powerful. So yeah, I need some sugarcane. Yeah, let's do that farm. And that should end my 100 days. First of all, shout out to RealJayden for this sugarcane farm. Again, fit with my style of very easy to build. yeah, this sugarcane farm is extremely important for the books and the paper and sugar and cake and all that good stuff. So I figured I'd go ahead and create this farm within the first 100 days so that it'll be out of the way. And this build was extremely easy considering the creepers that came out at night and I had to rebuild just a couple of times. It's okay though, you know, creepers, right? What can you do? But yeah, this build was extremely simple with pistons and no observers. All I had to do was put some redstone down, get the lights going, and once the sugarcane gets to a certain height, it chops it down. So yeah, definitely wanted to have that, and I'm glad it wasn't too much of a headache putting it up. Let me know down in the comment sections, are these farms super important, or would you rather not use a farming system and just do, you know, if you needed something, you just go out and get it every now and again? I don't know. But ultimately, I have completed 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. I can't believe it! We did it! And my next adventure is, I don't know. What's next? We're going to do enchanting off rip because I need to enchant my items and my repertoire. What would you do next in the next 100 days? Put it down in the comment section. This is Suspense and Survival. Thank you so much for watching my very first video on the channel. Subscribe because it's gonna help me tremendously to know that people are dedicated to watch what I have to put out there. This video probably took 4 to 5 days of solid grind of gameplay, editing, re-editing, starting over, but I am happy to bring you the footage. Let me know what you're thinking. Subscribe if you're brand new. Like this video. Thank you so much. Suspense and Survival is out.